What's going on, guys? KuDo xFactor here, and I know, I got some explaining to do. I said I was going to upload last weekend. I haven't uploaded in 6 days. But today, what I really wanted to talk about is it's actually an interesting topic. It's walking through hell with a smile. Now, I was listening to a song called Hall of Fame by The Script, and Will I Am, of course. And there is a line on one of the verses that says walk through hell with a smile. Now, I thought of that, and I got a job at Six Flags, and I work from Tuesday through Sunday. By the time Saturday hits, I just get stressed the fuck out. Like, I'm stressed to the point to where I'm just like, oh my gosh, why am I here? Blah blah blah. But the people are really cool. The people are really cool. The job is really cool, and you know. I'm just like, man, this is kind of like walking through hell some of the time, when Saturday hits. And I was like, you know what? I have an option to do. What can I do? I can either get a new job. I suffer from lower pay, but I have a better, funner job and also more time to do stuff. Or I stick with this job, which pays a lot, gives me a lot of hours, but gives me less time to do stuff. So what I decided to do was stay with the job. I love the people. The job's okay. I can probably deal with the job for the rest of summer. And it's basically my version of walking through hell with a smile. Just sticking with my job, sticking with this job that I have now. And, now that I'm sticking with it, I'm feeling way better about myself, mostly because of the money that I'm earning, and I'm just feeling better about myself in general. So it's just like, man, I'm earning so much money, and I'm also dealing with this. Like, I'm also like lasting, because the words of motivation that I got was from my dad. My dad served in Iraq. In the Iraqi war, and he told me that his shifts were about 6 days a week from 5 a.m. to about 11 p.m., that's fucking hectic, because my shifts are only from 6 to maybe 9 p.m., sometimes 10, depending on what we're doing and how fast we're going. And that just motivated me. Like, that whole day I was just working really, really hard. And like I said, depending on what we're doing, we could leave at 8:30. 8:30, 9, 9:30, or 10. Those are basically the 4 we get to choose from, and the work ethic that we display, and the speed that we do the work at determines when we get to leave. Now, we are scheduled till 8, of course, but my bosses are really good people. They're really cool people. So they sign our little time slips, and we can, if we wanted to, we can just take our time slips and go home. But they're really good people. They do a lot for the job. So why not stay and do stuff they ask me to do, like wash filter bays and stuff like that. I mean, I pool clean, and I also check water for Hurricane Harbor in but why not return the favor? That's what I'm saying. And honestly, what I did was I looked for a reason to walk through hell with a smile. That is what I did. I looked for a reason to walk through hell. And with a smile on my face. Walking through hell, everybody can do that. But if you walk through hell with a smile, you gotta look for a reason. Make your own reason to do that. Make your own reason to do that. To do that. Yeah. But make your own reason. And whether or not it's I'm doing this to save money for this, or if he can do it, I can do it too. Because once you pass your limits, you set a new limit. You never really pass your limits, because you always set new limits. I mean, yeah, you pass your old limits, of course, but new ones always set, and you keep setting and setting and setting and setting and setting. That's what's great about a human body is they can pass limits. You can pass limits that you never thought you could pass before, and that can go for pretty much any body. But what you need to do is have that mental mindset. Put your mind to it. Put your mind to what you're trying to accomplish. And the main thing with accomplishing anything is working hard. The harder you work, that is the faster and the better you will accomplish what you need to accomplish. And that's the truth. Now, grown-ups have told me this, and I'm experiencing it myself. The harder you work, the better you get. The better and faster you perform to achieve your goals. And that's pretty much the advice I have for you today. Set your mindset to something and work hard for it. Work as hard as you can. You work hard now just so you won't have to do it later. And it sounds good on paper, but it's hard to do, but it's doable. It's always doable. If you are religious, God won't put you in a position to where you cannot succeed, you cannot surpass your limits. But if you're atheist, you will never really be in the position that you cannot succeed, you cannot pass. And that's just the way I think it goes. Now, that's from my experience, and that's from other people whom I've talked to and who I know experience. People have experienced a lot of things. I've experienced a lot of things. Take it from people who have been experienced. And if you don't believe me, you can ask your parents. You can ask your aunts, uncles, grandparents, anybody. You can ask anybody, and they'll tell you the same thing I'm telling you. You'll never be in a position that you cannot succeed. There's always success in everything, and the yin and yang symbol kind of fuses that together because it's a strong symbol. One half is white with the black dot in the middle. The other half is black with the white dot in the middle. That's the good inside the bad, and the bad inside the good. And there's always good inside every bad situation, and there's always bad inside every good situation. And the whole thing fused together represents life. That's how life is. Always good and bad, but you have to find the good inside the bad all the time. And it's always there. It's always there no matter what. It's always there. It is always there. And honestly, that's just how life goes. That's literally how life goes. The yin and yang symbol. That's why it's so strong. A lot of people don't put this into mindset. I put this into mindset, but that's really how life goes. On a side note, I will be streaming, and you can follow me on Twitch on KuDo _xFactor. That's at KuDo _xFactor. And it'll be emails and notifications when I stream. So tune in. I'll be streaming Watch Dogs and probably some Metal Gear Solid later on, and also a lot of other games. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming some Watch Dogs and some Metal Gear Solid. And yeah, there's other games, a lot of games. As I said, a lot of games. But my streams are fun because I have music, and I also talk on my streams too. But I'll be streaming, so just follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. And I'll see you guys later. Stay frosty.